Yada se samu akwa ba biem do ba Adom TV Nkwa Hia dwumade no eso yi akwan de kase no akwa akogu yada na se papa de du so no ye yapomuden ehun komo twetwe na wa Adom TV de titio ne Nkwa Hia wonim de ba yapomuden ho nsɛm a ye kan ne ye de fa ho titio no ne ye de o maba na o maboa am ye de sankomwe na no ya wada wiase nyina da ne ye yesi ho ebode ruafa ye kidney no ehun no na kwanya na basa wo se edi nkomo kwa akiri fi so obi busa se na kidney no kwa ade na se say oya kidney problems bebre na de na de ba questions ni nyina no ye be yinya anu ye no e wa ha se nti mafidie ne na akosi se no wotwe bebo medin afia amankwa atamakloma me na aboafo yi ase endpoint homeopathic clinic se adwoada de kosi ne memenda o ye adwumanti ya abraho na yare bi e ha wo no oba abagya yarehwe na Coco Plus nso ye nkra na aduane akra wanya 6 months ekwaduane a wode be ma no wunya Coco Plus guma nkra ne didi ye fine na o manyi fefefe St Thomas Eye Hospital wani ho how bia yenko St Thomas Eye Hospital na one more show enne abotire ebomi de Star Concept a wo Instagram Star ono enamo abotire tunzene de ma system wesi form kra so ti medana se papa ko Instagram wa ho fade bia wo bedress o kama amenkomra na mpanifo enemi no bedi nkomo no menyi won kire beda se wo sha Adom TV Nkwa Hia ba Facebook/Adom TV ayedam live ho fa question bia fa kidney ho no fa to ho na doctor wa ho be yi ano dia ma na afia mankwa atamaklo okọ Facebook nso a beda ho wo question bia nso gu ho aye be yi ano de amaw enwumre yanya akwanya enya Dr. Winfred Ba ewo ahase consultant physician ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital de ka hono de no an bebo na ade so hu yenya no wa hanu ma kidney no hu nkomo nyina no ye ba bedie na me bisa question go Facebook say o kidney no unim ni ye na kidney ni dwumadie be na di ewo nipadua no ho so hunu ade ye wo nipadua mu a wo bebu no na fe wa ye de ese fata ama no yenu aba Priscilla Paris so eyo bia yare aye ba bedi hu nkomo yi wanya bie ni kidney no ehu aba hawo say ye onya ye ne babia wa beduro ene no ebedi enkomo na fe Priscilla emmoa na yehia because I was here in a transplant na no hotumi eto no ti ene yentna ha ya na ya kana sa muntie we de obi a o condition ni bie de o fa mu no obete se be ya nso bebo hu ban pacha me mama kwa ba e mama fishia panso afia fe ni yehia eda se Priscilla bia boko nyame beye ate oba ha nku ade erade odo ba ye no kwan so wakofo adua tu ha de anu ode ti nyame beye obeyu afo ama dog kidney no dia
yo mdasi
Dr. Bantry no okra bad ye but ni twi ni ntimu fancha no se brofo ba mu bebra mu fancha no onu ane ba ye
mdasi
okay
na kidneys no na I was na mba be say say your friend wo twi mu say kidney
odi anka ni kidney
yes is or
eno na yo sa no na liver na dey brebo aha na lungs na we ade oya na lungs ne
lungs ne dey me
na yo sa
okay nti we no e wa ha ye hwe se o di picture no beto ho no ma
bank ye hu
aha nti e wo ye flanks ne ye hwe no flanks no okay na almost a lot of people, most people have two, or two.
Okay.
Only a few people are more one. It's maybe because if you're na back and no problem there about.
Okay.
Anything that yet me back home will be no.
Okay.
Now the good thing is obi abet me live on one. The kidney is a very important organ. It is the filter in the body.
And the sonic.
Okay. Inti se unu minsio bebre, se unu minsio bebre. Okay, you can say enu na produce urine. Junso na eba no.
Yo.
Kidneys no they produce.
Okay.
Na inti se ebia unu minsio bebre. Ujunso bebre. But se one unu minsio bebre, uko junso na ye kitwe bi. Inti what happens ni say one of the things I hear ni say.
I say kidney ni esa.
Sa. Unse mi ya de.
We ya de. Na ba de so timitwa.
Oh mi bani ya krobo. If I'm collectible.
Yo.
Inti we say unum insuya what happens is so no insu 1 barrel crab kidney no ebefa nia body ni hia no ebefa no na excess no aba as urine.
Okay.
In the same way no say udidi o ana onu medro ana bibi abeko mbia the body will break it down. Na ebefa ni epe for energy. Ni nutrients no. Na nya ni waste products no. Na afa Johnson no aba. Pacho what you say? Aha. These are some of the things that kidney need. There are other things. Let's take it. So for example, water. Say kidneys ni nye juma. What happens? Unu minso bebrea. What will happen? The excess no intimi pie.
Onyo
Untimi junso bebre. Excess no intimi pie. So what happens? The water will always find a way. Inti na ashishe unai mu. Inti na ema unai no.
Epija no.
Usanu betimi ana weni echi. Uyefu be kesi. Because insuna ese eba out no. Because kidneys ni nye juma fine no. Intimi ba. But what you say? And I make waste products. Inti saudidi waste products. Nya bimu ye fenu urea, creatine, nyama bebre. Say kidneys ni intimi yina. Na she say sa nyama no ewo wo mu. Tianu na ema feeling unwell. Te ya ewo no so be fi. Ana wo fi. Ohunam ya we ya ni we. Etimi ko wakoma no ho etimi ko wo brain na why you confused ni nyama but what you say and kidneys no so etimi produces some hormones ba ko e friend erythropoietin na sa hormone no stimulate bone marrow so wi akoko bone marrow nyawo middle ho
ka se na nimu no ya grow
middle to say brown if any bone marrow or bones no yes you will be it is a hormone stimulates our bone marrow that produces red blood cells it is kidneys ni juma not just anything produces that hormone so what do you think will happen usha then never what mean producing it will moja level the perform anything na omo you chronic kidney disease omo moja level no etimi back form pacho what you say etimi produce another hormone renin and also a controlling blood pressure in the body until kidneys ni nye juma fine o BP betimi akoso and na young person so you say BP dia o nia never but who say young person 25 26 onya BP we have to look out for say is there any one of the things we look for is kidney disease because kidney disease bet me or BP. The same way who BP and bet me kidneys. So those are some of the things kidneys. It's a very important organ in the body.
That's a kidney in your juma. That's a nama because oye bibia.
Yeah.
Bibi enye bi on na huhurumu e de ba bonten
exactly
inti kidney na so na yifi na bia sabi ye de toilet no
okay inti se udidi intestines no and no to break it down some of them and now waste no to ba as toilet so in that channel no so but kidneys no so and also ye some of them like the fluids and the rest
from the dog or the kidney ni bia to so
yes mienu so who say mienu it is a bean like
bean shape
no into your flanks side
and okay Pacho mitio na msa wo ka bibi na me de kidney no ba we na clear pa
exactly it won't say blood vessel blue one here vein and red one here artery no into won't say a lot of blood goes into the way no say when we come to the disease no you will see now about 20-25% of the blood that the heart pumps it goes to the kidneys alone. This is very important. Anything that will cause a reduction in volume no it may affect the kidney
no
but what yes
ma memra Priscilla ho na me nim said ya wo kan sa na wo hu no a Priscilla the doctor can yes so kidney no enye wo no mpacha o kidney problem no ye de hi adru stage baby because yes end stage sa
end stage ni che say you need support. And say kidney entity support will be. Inti just that's all your dialysis and kidney transplant.
Okay, odi any ebeba ho na ma hwe ni stages no before ebeba be drew end kra but odi any ye dey then hu ye start say
me say malaria na many are yellow afi minti me da minti me nda na jo many gususa na ade achi
adentia
minti na me fi say bia malaria na ye na minti me nda nti me call hospital and o ma me koye lab kidney function test. And doctor na catch me say the kidney stone nyina shut it down enye adwuma
na before then no now when yare bi nko hospital and one say boy why you do call ye na
hwe de here me hu yan say me sort obi ehu me na obisa me say me so ate dodo ade na me so ate na me say me call hospital because here too much because hospital na doctor no me can dey me chere me no say me nkoye kidney function testing na me famra ti me koye baaye no na ogihwe no ka chere me say enya kidney failure kidney stone nyina enye
how long how many years in it?
3 years in here
3 years dog na ade kidney no konya problem or monka ye.
In fact that's a very important point. Most of the time, you have a chronic kidney disease, you have stage 1 to stage 5. Now, most of the time, from stage 1 to 3, you won't feel it.
Okay.
That is the danger. That's why we advocate at least every year, now just routine checks. Just doing a urine test alone can tell you about your kidneys, a lot about your kidneys.
Okay.
Most of the time, you won't feel it. It's when it gets to stage 4 and not end stage, you know. Then you start feeling all the things. So that's the danger about it. You know? You may not feel anything in the early stages.
Hey, na me Abigail, me ne ka say you say no ni tie ne ya, say di tie ne ya. Like
yes.
ya tipaye bia, me ya mfa ne normal tipaye.
Oh, that be no just over kidney disease. But so say ni tipaye bia like I told you, no, say waste products now sometimes it may cause everywhere and it will cause those things. But even that, no, not just say late.
Okay. Some more. But so is there a difference between failure and disease, kidney disease and kidney failure?
Very good. It's a very good question. In Tisanya say chronic kidney disease, no, it covers all of them. Then Amika stage 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 no na cancer a failure. So we call it end stage renal disease. I mean I don't want to
scare anybody,
but I'm just saying that there's stage 5, no, not just say NTV support.
Hey, from 1 to 4 when you
may not feel anything. Especially 1 to 3, you may not feel anything.
And now you feel it, baby, but you ignore, you're funny normal.
Oh, no, at that point, no, you're still able to support you. You may not feel it. It's like those who feel something, not just some yarebi or cause kidney disease, to say, nipanu or bear some maybe cancer, and then you have a connective tissue disease.
Okay.
To say, you have an SLE anyway. And there was symptoms, it will alert you.
But some normal
but there are people who come stage 3, they don't feel anything.
But so be 1 to 3 and 1 to 4. Ni hu ne ntama yet me Brenner say like Nkwa 5 Nkwa Hia transplant.
It once a chronic, no, I need to come to that. There were 2 types of kidney disease. I mean, broadly speaking, there was different acute kidney injury, any chronic. Acute, no, we can reverse it totally to normal. But once it becomes chronic, you cannot reverse it to normal. Now, chronic, not just say to start from 1 to 5. Until what we do, say chronic, you have to put in some measures to make sure say and do 5 in 10. But once it's chronic, no, by all means, I bet do 5. But we need to slow down the progression to the 5.
Yes, acute and dear, mutimi ye bibi on.
Exactly. Oh, need you can reverse it to normal.
Too sharp, acute and chronic, the end
So acute, we see it, like you said, there are a lot of things that can cause that acute. Acute, you know, say the kidney is a filter and is very dependent on volume. Until let's say we starting diarrhea and now vomiting. Now one replaces fluid. Now your kidneys can shut down temporarily. But when you start, maybe you go to they give you drip, and now you start drinking a lot of water, then they open up, and you are acute. When you have severe infection, you can have acute. Severe malaria, you can have acute. But those ones, once they treat the thing, no, it becomes. So those ones are more common.
Okay. My member, Priscilla, don't fetch me pa because Priscilla wo se see no, and work on end stage, and we see the doc canon so. I say end stage the yentime reverse. Into here no o here me no mienu emoa de bia ye ba mo ye man ye fe ye gidi se wensu ba ya man ye fe last week and I this week say na Saturday no kolebu no done dialysis machine so twice a week na Priscilla say a week bia ye 350 into twice a week you know I say of you ko for dua e na eba to the calculated for the affair no in and out. And what the bakolebu twice a week. E de beye. Mesramo. Kidney nfe ni agro. Yesi enu mu nsuo. Mo amode drinks replacing nsuo. Dr. Bekano. But Priscilla, be pacho enti wo de no akwesi say na dey the dog ka say yenyo wonyo so mu nsa no. Who experience onyo so ba wonu munsuo ba won time nyon so na age bia bi nkan wo say yesa ojon so
dem make say me jon so because bia anya adwuma senti no sa dog what to ho jon so won te jon so chronic no sanity end stage was sanity
ebi mu jon so kakra bi some of them jon so no ba but ebi mu ntimi jon so the person uko test ye no ya ka say o kidney no two ni nyina shut down from there until like 3 years ni onyo so
oh fiti asere na e ba kakra na e ba afide ye kakra ni try kra fe mabiem it won san of fato ade nso ne enhwe ade nti ade na won san ho sa ni veins na se o ma connect afam
ya connected
afam mi veins no mintin no Mr. I'm connected from me baby am Johnson me didi
okay it's when say yeah dialysis no say be show
me person ka from to brown fan to so
it's when say na make dialysis no so kidney na adwuma say insure so onu me insure but it's excess no it's eno na oba dialysis machine no artificial kidney it does some of the work of the kidney into your bar na what we are doing is as if you rule mojano come and take excess water and the waste products not out, then the cleaned one will come back. But what I say into this one no ni artery ni vein but we say who call hospital your mama will drip but we no ye pekese until we connect the artery to the vein.
Okay.
Now the artery has high pressure. Until about dilated vein no. Now ye kese so that we bet me atchu moja. Until oba dialysis aye di panye disenya ye ma drip no. Na di ahye ha. Until 2. Until back no ebeyi moja from
the enye no.
Akọ machine no.
Okay.
Na edro machine no ma ebeyi insure excess no out.
Okay.
Waste products no ebeyi no out. This say runi moja no. Until clean one no. Na some for other one no. Na bani mo. Until uti ho sabe 3-4 hours. Now moja no is just circulating. Na a cleaning. Then you go home. It excess water na intimi ban ebeyi ni. Any waste products.
Woni ma de me de mensa kan ye. Na do. Mensa me shaky.
Yes, is the artery. The arteries no eno no was stronger force. Nti eno na o feeling no sa no.
You ready? Where de na pressure e ka no. O se sa ya rewe we kura de se wo no town se de kura. On we show. So be ye bi. Me so pressure ma me o momo number no ho. Na ye di nkomo nyine bia na obi hwe ye with the strain of messer, who said in short tones of for my ding, system na ding, about the cacrabi or benyama meno, Mumia Famua Presla from Eastern region to Greater Accra region, I'm making you twice a week be over better. A 350 dialysis no so down a day or back 350 into about twice a week, you know, I say 700 plus a draw better because dog you say omoto said depots and nipple
no because erythropoietin and no make
a patch or my personal number because when another education but still you hear support press of our number
0242 23 54 50
edini e Priscilla Parry 0242 235450 Miss Ramo odi emfre na de send ni sika no bi mamwate na odi okra wo yasa wo fa no ho ka bia next week wo fa ne dialysis no ho kakra meda wase no bi fa transportation no ene adro no se nepo se depot se hwan no moto no no what say say
EPO is just a short form for the erythropoietin. Some cases are hormone, kidneys in there produce it. It is a kidney, and no ma umoja number. It is a kidney in juma. So that is the injection we give them, that hormone, so that it can stimulate their bone marrow to produce the red blood cells.
Because you see a bimoja so take so Priscilla MPK. Yes, Ramupa, you knew so. Well, no, fracture here say a number na me boy na. Mr. So say, two friend one, a bed strategy kakra. To Mr. Odia send this cano. Na your pon fish one my friend na her. But mama no so same course no. Ene empire nim cranshe no. Mo beti me dia man but se see die. Mr. Mo. O me mo no na. E more den pa. It is a nepo, you know, nipo no, person so utono, uko a hobby auto.
Maybe every month.
And utono. And you don't get a walk once a month.
It depends. Sometimes every 2 weeks. It depends on your blood level.
No, that is a wood, you know. A yenti crane be a month and autono. And I see Casam and Nkoyensi.
Casam and a donor board.
No boarding. Two times also best say.
Metono. Maybe a 3 set no a 2 3 weeks no me wo 6 me tono 5 point something me fee
almost 600 for until bosumi be ato 600 hey dog nada na kidney no ho niam abo dey sir
the boy dey we dialysis ni boy dey because so mo ba se mo video no chips na any artificial your filter na you use after we throw everything away na we import it from Germany into ni boy dey
just you see shakura because say no kra no ya mukiwa ebi mukra nya so now
oh yes
a hot cake
numbers na doso into because sata oba betwen sa me boa
enti say ayesa wo ba ehonum na enti no kwa gese afra wa wonti me fa pema
this say afra say bra time say
they be when you scan out person oba unya be fra wansa
but now we have other private places coming up enti sometimes don't say omo anya chance for her no
ubetimi akọ places hey edro no nko pan the other feel umoja no nko nipo no 600 it would 600 no kraka 700 no so na de enkonta pa na mbebu wa ha 13 eno nko 1003 sana transportation na we yen every week
President, you see, a percent government on beboa yen. So that's part of our advocacy. But we have some people coming to support. Even in Kolebu, at least in Kolebu, they support us small. Okay. We are asking for more, but we are hoping that we'll get to, because other countries it's free. The government, it's not like it's free, but government takes it. So national health insurance, we know it's difficult for them, but we are hoping that they can meet patients halfway. We want all of you to join in the advocacy to get government to, because how many people can afford this? How many people in Ghana can afford this?
we pass on someone ni bia untumi Priscilla so ti we adwuma bi nko na bi aba nti uya na ho amuna boa usika wonya wan
oh madofo na amobo support me kakra
sa
no mama me kakra bi mama bisuafo so no mama me sika me se bia nko
ano odin ho ba wo kwa de no mete se obi kwa ready obeye transplant no
so akasika na ye de be akọ India na ye ba akọ ye no
ano kwa ye be 2 years ago na mete yo Ntina say 2 years ago tests now ye ni nyina no se nyame ya dom na sika ne bakra no kwa ba say test ni nyina biem
say ni nyina fofo because e di 1 year
sa ya wo da machine no so ete say
Preacher say na dey na nya easy mama me started fofo no and that's why e bi wa me kura na ma me call off ma collapse kakra no dey my used to to say me that's why do ebi wa me be wi ana me ni so bri me ti bi wa me time no so kra na mama ya yi me afi so
adentia
ye twa sa na fe wa ya ha
moja go into the machine you moja from you na ya sa come back
nti ya mo da ho sa na enya bete sa oh dog ade na kidney ni hia ya nyama no
I think that's the good question. What causes it? And then the kidney are
sir.
Now, send me can you acute and I think acute my explaining the kaka. The chronic nuna we will talk about more. The leading causes of chronic kidney disease hypertension, both jambros, any area.
Okay.
And no just a war BP and not just a benya kidney. If it's not well controlled. It is a BP and then CHR now one timia controlling here timia cause.
Okay.
There were some infections of the kidney, and the inflammation from glomerulonephritis, and also timia cause. Okay, so on say sometimes maybe when you sore throat, there were bacteria from strep to coccal infection.
Okay.
So one treating a year, maybe later in life it can affect the kidneys. And now you urine, maybe urine infection. So many other infections. So if you don't treat them well, it can affect it.
Okay.
And now you other diseases, you have connective tissue diseases. And now in drugs can also cause it. Especially those who abuse or more abuse those painkillers.
Okay.
They say brufen, diclofenac, naproxen, all the fen and the those who abuse them, not just say what to me in fact, but some people who are work or juma now bread now say we call that you decide to rather take painkiller. Menstrual pains every month or baby diclofenac no the share no it's not good. You can take them for short periods, but it shouldn't be for long. Obi wo ono akasa ko drugstore no akoto edru everything there okoto away. So if you abuse those painkillers now it can affect it. And herbal medications, it's one of the things that we have realized, we have seen. A lot of people are consuming a lot of herbal medications. Now whatever you take it passes through the kidney. So when you put all the stress a kidney for some time, it means a kidney. The herbal men, a bit more, yes, gallon more. Second, no dose. Nobody knows what it is. No. We are careful about herbal medications. And aphrodisiacs. It's in young men. And doses are a lot of means alcohol, herbs, nyama. And it's all part of it.
The dog go kind of I say Obaba from Honey Sample renal unity one I say youth, and I say
exactly
almost experience way no.
Those days now when we were training, those kidney old people are mobile with kidney disease. But now saying young people are coming, and that's what we are asking ourselves. Say, what is causing this? That's why we think that most of these things could be responsible. Now,
President, my family no BP woman, and I say, why was BP?
I mean BP. Nti ya re started ye na me call hospital check him na feel and I'm 200. Nti doctor ne ka tell me say e BP no na cause kidney.
Na e bia am jihye na ma ne call sure na say.
Say na me nim say me kidney nti me call na hospital na e check him me because me BP was rather me dream na bisa. Na me say me dream. Teenage say o ma eno no man me call your kidney function test.
Hey, yeah, some but na doctor actually no niema ye de ha kidney nti e betimi abedu ba bi ati say youth na e ba no o num we na wanya hoden mum ye nhwe because doctor say those days no kokora na mere wa na wo ti say o manya kidney problem because wanyi nti niema bi akokọ system ni mo be ne 20 30 40 Oh, come on, Hona.
So, about so, no, betting I can't show. Young people,
age mates were
because some SM. Be small girls in Palanket.
Can't get what? It's dog, then I will catch and you can say 10th fence match. Kidney day no kwai 10th March and I was say yeah nti then e betimi aye dey protect your kidney na aside onum no bi overdose nem ne ma dey bi mpa na e betimi aye dey protect kidneys no.
Yo, I mean that's a very important question. The first the prevention senior mekan we have to hydrate ourselves well. So onum insure.
Insure na we say no.
Because send me can so unum so be udun so say but one na very concentrate and I said you can a filter into unum so more you are cleansing the body. It helps the kidney.
Okay.
Now secondly we don't have to be abusing those medications, especially the over the counter and those painkillers I've talked about and the herbal medications. We don't have to be abusing them.
Okay.
And so who BP mojamrosoa make sure say who far we drone fine.
Can it be
make sure say every time you are concerned about Obama, but your kidneys no and let me say say unu medono mu feel say no na affect o BP don't you will be brave or bet me asisa mo no mama but me can say o me no kra because BP no was so say your kidneys independent so far bet me affect we ni be do so that bet me anya stroke. Let me affect you coma anti-minion. Even Obama no cry, BP no was ra. At me affect you Obama. This a Beman in Juma Fina, a biana a high BP no cry near Corsia. It me pamucho BP no de Mbomadiana unume drone. Na controlling BP near very controller. Your risk of kidney is very low.
Okay.
And the same as a CHA area. Utimi numero na debia sugar no ye fine na the risk of you getting kidney disease is very low.
Okay.
And prevention at least every year no go to the hospital and do a routine check. So that only urine you can just test your urine and your kidney function test can give us a lot of information. Some of the things you can see even just on the urine test. You can put in measures to prevent kidney disease.
Okay. Enti se yi Priscilla de nti so onu munsuo kura na nya hwe won body nim.
No, sisi ade baby nti kacha no abisa no ya can we restrict her as to how much water she can't take water just like you.
Ayo.
She takes over 500 and 750
a day.
750 no.
Nketwa no what 500 2 a day.
It want to mean no more than that.
Ayo. Because because intimate
send American onuma ntimi mpie. Nti eba na se ekona ekwo lungs mu a ntimi home fine. Nti eno na nti we restrict them.
Okay. Na omaduane die mu nso
Until we talk to them. You have to reduce your salt intake. Eat healthy, vegetables and
fruits,
and then reduce your potassium. Diets now potassium like fruit, banana, coconuts. No, they have to avoid those ones. And we have dietitians who talk to them. We have clinical psychologists. Because it's easy. The money you go through, the fact that you have to be coming to hospital 2 or 3 times a week, and the way you think you're psychologist. It's a whole team that works there. Or clinical psychologists or dietitians
now Preventive Priscilla ne picture before onya we no munhu no said the ote and maybe a wuni say no so who ne picture pa na onyare ye na wo hwe ne na onyini who oba say you Priscilla ne da so no Priscilla Parry ono ne da so no say na no ote na kidney no aye ni say na adena dog ama the color na assessing
into the waste products now make back when friend urea something can get deposited on the skin, it will become dark. That's one of the things. And you'll be dark though, but yes.
Okay. Now dog mami muso ne sano huntini die. You see it me infected. And she say you infected yet me o baby foforo.
We there is hard. It's difficult to get. It's near rubber na ya di share on enu na ya infect.
Yeah, the bishop mo ha.
Okay. Before I we no na you see rubber. Another catheter. Enu there ya no wa ha no.
Okay.
Na ya di aye. But when in the best. When hardly infection there hardly.
Nada na mo ye wa ha na mo di abaha.
No, when I permanent, but when we created it, it takes 6 weeks before I bet me joma. Before that, we have to be using the shower and I bet me using the net.
Okay.
It is say we na cannula no, but bigger one. There's a big vein at the shame. Now you see no. But wait there, it can take 6 weeks or more before I bet me use it.
Sa hona ya yene de bi okọ dialysis nso okọ na de bi de ayi ne befa
na de bia defa.
Okay bi afa no wa ba kan yen sa Priscilla Parry we ye kidney kidney patient and you know wa fa no wa ba kan yen ho a e pese ye boa no when you obi obayi ne kidney no ba ko dia support no na kasika no so passe you will be an of a boy. The Momo number needing at the Priscilla Parry. Inti fa sikana fa 0242 235450 0242 235450. Twice a week or dialysis so week be a da yesi Monday ko si fia demwa so come Monday at 350 so be call Wednesday at 350 ni me no say we free Eastern region wa bakolebu aba bege mu transportation oni obi a abusuana yo mo de aka me no mi no nso se betimi aboa no mo me moa no ate no no so ani obi yi ni kidney na de ama no na kasika no the president na da so no before and after madaroma se mo boa no a obese sinida da mu sei se wa hu wa mo hwe mashase se de Abigail Ashley di adanse e ka ye ma wa famu ai na nyame aye na dom no hu ne se de bia na ni age esre a enye bete no kra bosumi bia dru a woto no dog bosumi dru a woto nko e ko 5000 o hey kidney no mpa de ne kwanse edidi agro
so we can we 2 times no ko is just a compromise and ideally I say ko 3 times a week but because
sikasem no
anything no you 2 times but the ideal one here
3 times a week. But President, why lucky power? Yeah, not difference necessarily because we are here, but it's when your problem and channel free.
Exactly.
Yeah, not a difference in any idea.
Nti ebu mo ho amu ni sika mo di be dialysis. Now so want me anya dialysis now. It will be difficult. And sometimes so obi to nya infection and treating ye and heart complication be timi bem nti ebi mo also mo mba ntem ata mo be ba no na aye too late
Mami ma Facebook mami ti wa hwe wa man from Asante Achem South Yadasi Victoria Fiagbe Badu se yenkoso nya adwuma no Ruth oben ye boa wa hasuzie fa TV na nyedwuma ono ho ne side fa cheye na ma say mommy please for the past 3 months I always urinate once in a day even though I take more than 8 sachets of water a day and due to that I've not seen my period for 2 months. Can this be a kidney problem too? Nana Amma from Tamale.
Yo, I think the best thing is Onco Hospital na yen checky. Maybe something else, but because sometimes I didn't talk about, but you were kidneys now from kidney no. There were tubes beer connected juice on to bladder nina so juice or diwa. Then from there if I Ubema na so ba. It is a blockage was our honoma. Unu means your emba. It has to go.
It na we dey esro Jordan nyame adoma fast. No akọ hospital my amwani Benjamin say efie nyame hira wo pa na ka kire Priscilla say ye support no. Yes, I didn't pay on so kind of weird. Keep up the good work. I'm watching you live from Kukum, Nane channel, no Jennifer Kufo, and so Hassan Mohammed will brekum. Kofi TFP, and Naomi Sewa, Evelyn and Ponsan, so Ewaha. Yet I must say, Papa, now me sure say, more comments are being no more Sandy Priscilla, Sikano, Momo, because I never cry you may am Lena Bex now walkway. And or the drop in Shonebo. Yet to why ye train to Mum what Mum many more said that. Tinyamen come up, now baby I'll be year free beer and I bet you know saying on the back the double. I mean sure 0242 235450 0242 235450 0242 235450 na yemwa Priscilla Parry. Me mom pa say a year by this time. Na said Abigail dia dance no. Na Priscilla so te ha. Mo dia dance. Yes, resere. Eno ana ya na ye pe wo Nkwa Hia so. Ti e benya sa testimonies no. Na me wogidi say ye be ne sa. Enti dog yenhwe treatment ana ya ka treatment.
Yes, treatment you know. Enti treatment you know. In fact, the cure for chronic kidney is kidney transplant. Okay. Most people were 2 kidneys, but obiabeti live on 1 kidney. Okay. And we can give 1 kidney to somebody who needs it. Okay. Now no. The only thing is say yebema wo indrobia ebema make sure say body no. It fights anything that is not its own. Ebe fighting. And it sees it as a foreign thing. We give some medications to make sure that the body doesn't reject it. See, that's all you have to take. Say BP drug, so no one do. Okay. But before that, dialysis. So the mechanical dialysis it's an artificial kidney. Some of the work of the kidney. The important one infiltration. Removing of waste products, and to uba, to say the moja no eco machine na a filter excess water waste products na clean one no we bring it back into your body. Now no be 3 times a week. Uba so for every sitting 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours.
It is obiba no jai tuma. Complications ben over.
So one back for 1 week. Intimi.
Sir?
Yes. Because remember all me so nipa odidi unu miss you into all that extra no so one ko yi no. Untimi ndap.
Okay, now Eva Adanse chia na opeso obisa doctor say can a gestational diabetic pregnant woman with HBP have kidney problem later in life?
Okay. It's one of the things that goes acute, So if you have pregnant women who has BP, or who develop high BP, okay, you be a pre-eclampsia, any eclampsia, and no affected kidney, but fortunately, we can reverse it. Okay. So, but if you don't manage it well, it is a risk for future kidney disease. Okay. It is a BP, BP, and it's area, go hospital. Once they manage it well, it reduces your risk. But say one managing well in the future you can. Yes.
Your time no aswan is suppressed I don't can actually tear for. I want them in actual winter.
Let me catch a tear for and say, Miss Roby or her me say, on boame. Na minti me me transplants no. Miss Roby or shouldn't be a kit to be or be a beer. On boame, the number near 0242 235450. Indeed, a baby press la pari. Damas. I may be a don't patch up foot to a chattel.
Okay. Inti nyameka say kidney no a very important organ in the body. Na yesa ye preserve no. Inti mpamucho ye yenhwe ye kidneys ni ye. No minsio baby. I'm just about 3 liters, 2.5 3 liters. And mpacho let's not abuse medications. So doctor and trauma wa just be careful about them. Aha. And sa heba no so let's be careful. Who BP mpacho numwedro no fine now make sure say it's well controlled. Who chichia resource now at least every year no ko hu doctor catch say me checking me kidney and I me general health clean check. Omo be those tests now most of the time no the thing about it is that unu ntema utimi si ano. So no catch say okoye na that cause say kidney. But ebia oko hospital ebia 2 years or 3 years before no say okoye check ebia. Ebu o say oh me from time I me go hospital down. It's not a medal. Oko hospital no just say you are weak. No. Just go and check. Just go a year once. Uka crash uko toka or Toyota Ghana. Catch yourself. Every 3 months, 100 kilometers, another 50 kilometers fabra. They are not saying say break it down a fabra. Car. Now body no a year juma chain car. So why don't you check that one?
Okay. So dear, asamna na dog kano. Mama yemfa yen kidney no serious. And no madro bia keke. Na if you nkiti no na e de enyini ana afia be affected in kidney no don't cancer ba ko bi menstrual pain wo ane de ba wontumi kura nto ono adro bi e de man first eno a da ne tirim de bia no woto no e se ya abuse na dache no ye liver no ye kidneys no ene benya problem so mi enhye wari mu nyina nso se de yedi hu nkoma bi a wa amantam a ukọ adomonline.com a podcast o search Nkwa Hia audio na de be mawo ti wa leisure time aworo do hye da tie ubo ene date ukọ hono mu a benya tie wo Nkwa Hia de ya emfa ni agro wo health wo a wo nkọ hospital yes akọfa mpanifo na bo mu kire no so wo nhwe bestro emfa wo health ni agro asa wonim se wo komu date a wo ja because wonim de nti wonim de obey ya wo de bebo ho ban presela ena ne kidneys ni mi enu nyina nya wo hawo enya say oye basabasa na bibia o just so unfortunate say atono ti wo mu ano ebetimi ama wasanya ho tv na se nka wonya chance de won saka baby a ya de dialysis machine no fa no a ni pan sewe wo so che de me saka na me ye ma hye me because say me yese ya mente hwe sa but presela de ne sa na metie friend was 024 and friend of sending momo 0242235450 doctor number man fan to yes on be ha na adwen say wo person ne doctor kasa we de m1 na nursery for endpoint was 0244867068 0244867068 bidi de afia amankwa tamapo yeda Preventive that nana kwame ene yima yeda obia se